Hello friends, welcome in Yes Technologies. Today we are going to learn about super keyword and multi-level inheritance. In last tutorial I explained you about single inheritance and object class which has 8 methods, and we gone through one method that is nothing but a get class function. So now today we are going to learn about super keyword. So super is same like this keyword, but there is some difference in between both of them. So super keyword is a used to call super class method or super class constructor. It is used to call super class method and super class constructor from subclass. That's mean you have to use this super keyword in your subclass, in your child class. So in short you can say super keyword is used in inheritance only. We have to use super keyword in inheritance only. If you want to call any super class constructor or any super class method, you can call it using super keyword in a subclass. So let's take one example. I have created here animal class. This is my parent class. This is my parent class, and in this parent class I am just defining one method, that is void show method, and in this method I am just printing suppose dog is animal. I have created one parent class, animal parent class. In this parent class I have defined one method, show method, with one statement. Now I am creating my child class. Suppose I am creating dog child class. So what you have to do, you have to just extends your parent class into the child class using extends keyword like this. Now because of this extends keyword, your parent class property comes in this your child class. Okay, now what I am going to do now, I am just creating same function like your parent function, same function like your parent class function. In your parent class you already define one function whose name is show, and now in a child class also you are defining same function like your parent class function. So now I am printing here dog is barking. Okay, so animal is my parent class. In animal class I am defining one show function. In this I am printing some message. Dog is my child class. In this class I have extended my parents property. In dog class I am defining one function whose name is same like your parent class function. Now I am creating main function. In this you have to create object of your child class only. So in this way I created my object, and now I want to call child function as well as I want to call parent function also. So when I am writing this way, okay, I am just calling show function twicely because one show is belongs to child class, okay, and another show is belongs to parent class. As per our coding, normally we can write this way, okay, we can type this way, means first show function is belongs to child class, another show function is belong to parent class. As per our coding we can type like this, but whether it will print both the statement, let's check it out. So just run your code and see my console. So on my console JVM just printing my child's output, that is nothing but dog is barking, dog is barking. So JVM is not going in my parent class, because your parent class has a show function same like your child class function. So JVM get confused here. When you are calling in main function like d dot show and another again d dot show, then JVM is just pointing your child class, not to your parent class. So for avoiding this conflict of method name, you have to use super keyword in your child class. So where to use this super keyword? You have to use super keyword in your child class function. Here you have to use super keyword, and in this function you have to call your parent class function. So in this way you can call super class method in your child class using super keyword. Okay. So in this way you can avoid method name conflict. Okay. So in main method what you have to do, you have to just call your child class function. When JVM come on this line, it will point to your child class function, that is a show function. Then it will enter in this show function. When JVM come on line number 7, because of this super keyword, JVM transfer to the animal class, and in this animal class show function get execute, and again your JVM will come to the this line number 8, and then it will print dog is barking. So in this way you can avoid function conflict or function name conflict problem, or you can avoid constructor name conflict also in inheritance. So I am running my code. Now check my console. Okay, now you can see here it will printing dog is animal, which is nothing but my parent class output, and second one is a dog is barking, which is nothing but my child class output. So in this way you can use super keyword in a Java in a inheritance to avoid method name conflict as well as to avoid the constructor name conflict. Now I am telling you how to achieve multi-level inheritance in a Java. So in this package, in the same package, I am going to create my another class. I am creating my class like mobile. In this class I am just printing my statement. Before that I am defining my function, that is a print function. In this I am printing mobile is electronic device. Okay. So this is nothing but my super parent class. Multi-level inheritance is nothing but what? When you are deriving your child class, that child class can be treated as a parent class. Okay, so this is nothing but my super parent class. Now I am creating another class, suppose Samsung. In this Samsung class I want some property from mobile class. So what I am doing, I am just using extends keyword, then my super parent class name, that is a mobile. In this Samsung class I am just defining one function, suppose void show function. In this function I am just printing it is a Samsung mobile. Now I am creating my third class, suppose it is a Samsung S5. Okay, now in this class I want my mobile class property as well as Samsung class property. So what I have to do now, I have to just extend my Samsung class in Samsung S5 class, because already I have extended this mobile into Samsung. Now I just want to extend this Samsung class into Samsung S5. Because of that, Samsung S5 class will take the property from mobile as well as from the Samsung class. Okay. Now I am creating one function here, suppose display, and in this function I am just printing it is a S5 series of Samsung. Now I am creating my main function. In this main function, what we have to do, we have to create object of a super child class. So here in this multi-level inheritance, our super child class is nothing but Samsung S5. Our child class is nothing but a Samsung, and our super parent class is nothing but a mobile. So indirectly all the property of a mobile and the Samsung class comes under this Samsung S5 child. So we have to just create object of this Samsung S5 class only. Now you have to just call one by one all the functions. Like display, this function is belongs to your super child class, that is nothing but a Samsung S5 class. Then d.show, this function is belongs to Samsung class, that is nothing but a child class. And third one is nothing but print function, that is belongs to parent class, super parent class, that is nothing but a mobile. So in this way you can create multiple parents class which is deriving by multiple child's class. I am just running my code, check my console. Okay, it is printing output. Okay, it is S5 series of a Samsung, it is Samsung mobile, and mobile is a electronic device. So in this way you can achieve your multi-level inheritance in a Java. You can create multiple levels. I have just created 3 classes here. You can create 4, 5 as per your requirements. You can create multiple levels. Okay, so in this way today we learned about super keyword as well as multi-level inheritance. If you like this my video, please share, subscribe, and thanks for watching it.